Hey, this is Daniel with The Pro Guys. Today we're going to talk about audio for videographers. A lot of times smaller productions don't want to pay for a proper sound mixer, so they put that job in your hands. These tips are going to help you get better audio. Okay, so I'm here with Richard. He's the CEO of a small startup here in New York City, and we're going to mic him for an interview. Since it's an interview and people know he's on mic, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just going to use the standard clip that comes with the lavalier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just ask him to unbutton his jacket. So this is a standard lavalier type clip with the lavalier mic here and the windscreen. And then you're going to drop the wire down. So then I can have him button his jacket back up. And I'm going to place this about 6 inches from his mouth. So this is a pretty good spot. And you notice here, if I just leave it like this, if he moves around, it's probably going to pull and you'll get noise. So to relieve tension, this lav clip has a place where you can wrap the cable around and clip it into here. Creates a nice little loop. So we do that, and we're good to go. If we think he's gonna move around a lot, the other thing I could do is down near his belt, I could also take a piece of tape and put a loop in the cable and tape it to his belt. So you have a second spot where it's gonna make it so it doesn't pull. Okay, so that's great if you're doing an interview and they don't mind seeing the microphone, but if you're doing something narrative or for whatever reason they just don't want to see their mic, you might want to have to hide the mic. There's lots of ways you can do this with tapes and stuff that the audio professionals use, but a simple thing for a videographer to have is a vampire clip. It's essentially a clip designed to hold the lavalier microphone and then be pinned into the clothing with these 2 pins in the back. So I'm just going to remove my lav from the standard clip. And it just clips on like that. We'll put it under his sweater. Now, if this was like a very expensive suit or a shirt where it might leave a hole permanently, what I would do is take a little bit of gaff tape and put a couple of layers on there so I could put the vampire through the tape. Now you can see here I got the wire hanging down, so I am going to use a little bit of tape to bring my wire across and just hide it underneath his jacket. So when I'm doing this, I always make sure that I check, when I'm checking my levels, that I just make sure that the talent moves around a little bit so I can hear any movement that might happen from the sweater to the jacket. Okay, so even though you're by yourself and you're tempted to just use a lavalier mic, whenever possible, it's always good to use 2 sources of audio. This is going to give you a backup. It's also going to give you more dynamic range to the voice. So we always use a boom mic and a lavalier. Now, of course, if you're by yourself or there's only one person with you, you're going to want to put the boom on a stand. This is like a boom buddy. It just goes into a knuckle on a C-stand. I can put it in position, get my talent where they're going to be, and set the thing up, and then I don't have to worry about it again. I can monitor my audio levels from my recorder. So what you want to do with this kind of thing is you want to bring it in so that the mic is pointed at the mouth or in that general area, and you want to keep it about a foot or so from the subject. So you're going to bring it in, you're going to get it in the shot. I usually drop it down so you can see it in the shot and then move it out until you don't see it anymore. I have this big fuzzy on it so it's easy to see. If you had a black cover, you want to put a little tape on the bottom so you can see it in the shot, some white tape. So let's have Richard come in. So if Richard's here and he's going to do his presentation, I'm going to take my mic and move it in. I'm going to raise it up. I'm going to point it in the direction of his mouth. And then I'm going to, hopefully I'll have somebody helping me, but if not, I can flip the screen around so I can see it. I'm going to point it at his mouth about a foot or so away, just out of the shot. So you're finished shooting and you've got great audio and video, but just remember your lavalier mic is still on your subject. They'll be tempted to just get up and pull the mic off so they can go about their business. You know, Richard's very busy here as the CEO. So what I want to do is as soon as I'm done, I'm going to go right up to him and I'm going to say, give me a second to take this off for you. This will help the lavalier not get damaged and also that they don't pull on their clothes and maybe rip it if they've got the vampire clip like we do. I'm going to unhook the body pack that's behind him, put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. I don't want somebody walking away with the body pack on. And then just going to come over, take any tape away, unhook it from its position, and I'm just going to slowly pull it up so I don't hit anybody in the face with the wire, and then I'm good to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something with this video and it helps out in your future video shoots. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this on audio, video, and photo techniques. And you can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at The Pro Guys. I'm Daniel Norton, and I'll see you next time.